Hi everybody, welcome to TIA Now. I'm Clarence Reynolds. The network of the future is upon us, and many of the companies working to bring about this transformation are small but important to the progress of the movement. One of those companies is Villatech, and Miguel Villarreal is its CEO, and he joins us to discuss the role of AI in network virtualization. Miguel, thanks for being with us today.
Thank you, Clarence.
Miguel, how is AI changing the way that networks are designed for technologies such as IoT, AR, VR, swarm data? What's changing?
That's a good question. Artificial intelligence really is an art that has been utilized extensively in the data science practices. With the deluge of data that's coming in from IoT, from swarm data such as mobile autonomous devices that are coming in, it's really hard for the human being to build applications that can keep up with that. So AI really is giving organizations the opportunity to exploit that data automatically by using mathematical algorithms to transform the data to pull out rich insight out of that deluge of data. And it's also giving companies the opportunity to learn a little bit more about things that the humans, subject matter experts, could not find out.
Very interesting, yeah. What automation and orchestration protocols are advancing cloud connectivity and migration to the cloud?
Right, so today, because of the way how carriers are doing business, the way cloud is doing business, it's very quick and fast. Very short to market in the sense that today something is popular, tomorrow it's not. So to have that nimbleness, you need to look for automation and orchestration tools that can get you the ability to get in the market, out of the market, give a feedback loop to get some more insight into that data, and then at the same time also provide multiple solutions to multiple customers. So what we're seeing is technology such as we're part of the Open Network Foundation in ONF, and we work with the ONOS SDN controller. And that's given us the ability to cater to cloud service providers, enterprises, and an open source space where you could build your own applications how you want to, bespoke, a la carte, and then at the same time give you the agility without the cost, basically. And so that's really what automation and orchestration and the industry is doing today.
Give me your opinion of what the AI-enabled network of the future looks like.
Right, so the AI network of the future is disruptive. I just completed a course at MIT on artificial intelligence for business managers on how to transform your organization from being a traditional organization doing things more manually and static to utilizing artificial intelligence to enhance your business. And one thing, it's disrupting jobs. There's repeatable things that are being done in an organization that a system can do much efficiently and more better. But at the same time, it's also encouraging us to look deeper into what our skill sets are. So it's causing restaurants and organizations to kind of look at higher education, getting deeper into your subject. Don't just look at it from a lower level, repeatable, I'm just here to collect a paycheck, but be challenged. And artificial intelligence in the industry is causing organizations and people to get deeper into their subjects, to become subject matter experts, and so they work in tandem with those technologies.
If you were to pick three of what you thought were the biggest challenges that are ahead for the advancement of AI and networking, what would those be, and what would we need to do to overcome them?
Good question, yes. One of the challenges is finding those jobs that are replaced by, let's say, a computer vision. So at our organization, we've built a computer vision application that is detecting emotion on the face. So our customers are asking us, retail environments, we walked in, we see a customer come in, we want to know how they feel, how they're reacting to our meal. How do they, when they pick up a can of pop, is that something that they're happy with? Or there something that they're not happy with? So that emotion, that sensory data, is something that they're looking for. When that happens, you really don't need humans to be monitoring that much. And so the difficulty that'll happen is finding the right balance between what should be automated and what should utilize a technology as artificial intelligence, and then what part does the human play a collaboration in that. I think there's a fine line. We heard about the incident that happened with a ride-sharing company where the actual automation environment ended up taking a life in Arizona. And we're talking about those things like, where does LiDAR come in place versus radar? Did it do a good enough job? Did they turn off the crash fatality information? That shows you right then and there that lives are at stake when you really don't know the balance between what should be the human responsibility and what is the machine's responsibility. And so until we figure out that synergy, it's going to be a slower move towards artificial intelligence than it is the people wanting it today.
In some ways, the transition can be just as scary,
Yeah,
because
exactly.
where humans and
Yes.
machines are working side by side.
Exactly, right. And so where does the responsibility lie on, was it the supervised driver who should have kind of picked up on it? Was it the LiDAR technology on the computer vision side? Was it not the algorithm apt enough to kind of see between the fog, because it was kind of a foggy environment at that time? And so these are really hard subjects to really answer, and I think that is going to play a major factor on really how artificial intelligence is deployed in the industry.
Let's talk a little bit about P4. Do you think that that's a technology that's going to disrupt the industry, or is this just an overflow technology for some specific use cases?
Right, so P4 is something that is becoming very near and dear to our organization. We are working extensively with Barefoot and ONF on utilizing it in production. And P4 is a game changer. I think OpenFlow gave the industry the ability to say, we don't have to get stuck on specific protocols. We could start looking at genius ways of doing things, novel ways of doing things. Was it production ready? Could it take operations? Could it take a full service provider into full production? In some senses, yes. In some sense, no. P4, what it does is allows the control plane and data plane at line wire rates to be fully programmable. And that's something that has been lacked for a long time. A lot of organizations didn't have the ability to program the data plane because a lot of the chip makers were closing that out. Some of them have opened it up, giving you SDKs to communicate to it, but not at the rate that P4 is doing. P4 with the Tufano chip that comes from Barefoot Networks, along with the Open Network Foundation with ONOS, gives you the ability to control that entire control plane and data plane at line rate, get in-band telemetry so you can do artificial intelligence and neural networks to kind of figure out what's happening in your network in real time without buying expensive tools. And that's all happening on a hop-by-hop basis in a nanosecond timestamp perspective. So it's going to be, for us, it will transform how networks are built. It will give startups such as ourselves the ability to service the large organizations as we're learning to become more subject matter experts in it. And I'm looking forward to seeing a bright future with it too.
Well, we hope so too. Thank you,
Thank you.
Miguel, for being with us today.
Thank you, Clarence.
And thank you for joining us. You can see more videos on our website at tianow.org and on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.